Hello, hi there, it's me, it's Dave. How's it going, my friends? God bless you. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to join me for an augment build. Yes, we are Augment King over here at the Jaded Rabbit, and I really do enjoy playing with all of the different augments that I've collected, trying to make fancy builds. So here we have another one with Mileena. Yay! Alright, so let's see, is this thing working? Okay, it seems like it's working. So, hello there. Hi, my name is Dave, or the Jaded Rabbit. God bless you. I hope that you're having an enjoyable Friday. The weekend is here. Yay. Hopefully you have something fun planned for the weekend. Maybe like Combat League. Yay, Combat League. But wow, we are playing around with the augments here today, specifically with Mileena. We are going to be taking a look at some of her character-specific augments to get easy wins with Mileena. You don't necessarily have to be a pro Mileena player, which I am not, but making any of these augment builds, it's definitely a great, like, training wheels for the character so that you can better learn them, understand them, and take them into Combat League. I think Combat League is always the end goal here, because that's where the real loot is now. That's where you get your brutalities, your fancy gear pieces, your backgrounds. But yes, really do love playing with the augments. Some of these things take some time to collect. So hopefully if you're a Mileena main, you will have some of these augments lying around. Consider using them. Oh boy. Okay, let's also check out the live stream chat. Thank you so much, my friends, for joining along. Hey there, JJ, Christopher Zuniga, Blur, Not in the Mood. Yay, thank you so much, my friends, for joining along. Don't worry, Blur. The party don't start until you walk in. Yay. Alright, so let's take along Mileena, and let's put her into some hard situations. So, for me, like, every build that I make, like, I want it to be useful in co-op. If it's not useful in co-op, then how can you show your friends your fancy moves? Oh, I think, though, really, with Mileena, having this ball roll in such a way where you can get fancy, easy wins, it's really quite an empowering feeling. You feel quite strong and powerful with Mileena. So, okay, I also am so sorry for using this skin, but I must use it. I know that not a lot of people have it, but it is quite lovely. Pink and black. There's also the white and pink version. But, oh, we're also wearing the, like, the whole entire gear piece set. Okay. Alright, so this ball roll is just really amazing for the fact that poor Kodal can't really do anything. All you have to really do is check out for the delay to see when is he going to get up. So quite often the enemy AI will delay. So you have to kind of counter that appropriately so that you can get your win. So here we're getting quick, easy win with Mileena. If we were just a little bit better, we could have been flawless. But as you can see, quick and easy win with Mileena. What's going on? Okay, so I think this it requires a little bit of explanation, especially since, like, the ball roll, personally, I didn't really understand the difference between ball roll and rolling thunder, which these augments work with both moves. So I think it's kind of important to first get an understanding of the abilities. So a rolling thunder is something that you can equip, or you can just go with the natural default variation of Mileena, no abilities. You'll have the ball roll equipped, but the rolling thunder is something that adds multiple hits to the attack. However, it does not have a brutality. You can use the same augments to get similar effect with the Rolling Thunder, but Rolling Thunder, Ball Roll, these are the moves that we are focused on here today. So back, down, 4. Now, when you take the move into practice, I think this is the best way to really understand how the move acts without augments. without the augments really, you're not allowed to do much with just the basic ball roll. Now, the rolling thunder, it'll pop up, you'll get like multiple hits, but I'm really focusing on the ball roll here today. We're not playing around with the rolling thunder because this move gets even more complicated as you add the augments. So now with the Jinsei augments active, we were just in practice, that doesn't allow you to use augments. So that's what the ball roll looks like unaugmented. But when you put the augments on, she becomes quite amusing. I really do enjoy it, and it requires better use of your timing, better use of recognizing the opponents for punishes. Now, we're playing on very easy here, because we're just doing demo. I just want to show you what the move looks like. So, when you hold down with the move, you suddenly spin in place. So let's do that again. When you hold down, you'll get like a little charge up motion. You start spinning like Sonic the Hedgehog. You can really look for a punish more easily if you can time when the ball roll will happen. But as you can see there, it's just quite amusing. Now with the rolling thunder, this thing becomes very complicated. You can have it moving while you're charging. So we're just gonna stick with the ball roll because I'm really not a Mileena main. We're just gonna have fun with the basic moves. So here you're seeing the ball roll, just getting fancy brutality. The opponents can't really block either because, well, augments. So yes, wow. I think what this is really useful for is if you are trying to grind out for Mileena's more powerful augments, let's say the ones that increase the number of size that you're playing with, having access to this ball roll build is pretty good because it's going to allow you to grind for her character towers. It's going to allow you to grind those lucky towers. While you're searching for those more rare Elder Jinsei Essence augments. This build is focused around a mythic ranked augment, so it should be pretty easy to put together. Okay, wow, alright, so we've got Kodal here. Now, the move itself, every time you're landing it, you're not getting, like, a lot of DPS. I feel like the more DPS situation would be her side slide, but really we're looking here for quick lucky brutality. It doesn't really matter how much damage we're doing, because as long as we do the ball roll and land it, we'll get the brutality eventually. We've also got enough armor equipped that we can pretty much weather through anything, so this Mileena feels really like a cannonball. Like, she's so powerful, not much can really stand up against it. Once you knock the opponent down with that first ball roll, the whole match is in your favor. All of the momentum will be yours, as long as you time your ball roll properly. So that's what the Jinsei Essence Augment really allows you to do better. You get better control of timing of when to punish with the ball roll. So let's take on this group battle just by ourselves. This is slightly harder than the tag battle because we're by ourselves as well. The opponent has way more health. So let's see how this works. Also, thank you so much for joining along. Please don't forget to leave a like. Really helps out with the channel. If you really like these augment builds and you want to see more, likes are super appreciated. All right, Justin, when is the next time we can play? All right. I will be doing another casual PvP live stream, don't worry. Please turn on that notification bell. Next time I do it, I'll probably give, like, advanced notice on Discord. So do join the Discord as well. Yuri, I love that end of fight animation where she breaks the mirror. I know, how is she so ugly? She breaks the mirror. Charlie 2B, it does have a brutality. Yeah, it does have a brutality, but I'm really staying away from the rolling thunder with this, because it's a little bit more complicated, especially when you add that layer of complexity with the augment. The augment like completely changes the move in my opinion. Ray Kai, sup Jade, if ball roll was low it would be great. Cool. I'm glad it's a mid because I'm not a Mileena main. Hey Ragnar, thank you so much for joining along. Alright, so let's take Mileena and let's stick her in this group battle by herself. Now Scarlet, I mean, if she was only throwing high projectiles, you can low profile with the ball roll. Although it's not a low attack, you can low profile with it to avoid certain projectiles. However, those mid projectiles or those low projectiles, it'll catch me. But I think that Mileena is just way too much fun with this, so really consider trying out this build, because all that's really required, no abilities, some augments, and the ability to properly punish the opponent. So what this build is also teaching you to do is looking at the right-hand side of the screen where the opponent is located and seeing whenever they delay their getup. Whenever the opponent delays their getup, you really have to time that ball roll appropriately, either with holding and charging the ball roll, and do keep in mind, if you're trying to charge the ball roll, you can go down if you're not charging it properly. So let's take on that group battle and let's charge the ball roll improperly so you get an idea of like what happens if you're doing it incorrectly. But with the augments, even if you're doing it wrong, you should be able to clinch a win. So this is what we're doing here. So let's really charge for maximum effect, visual effect, which is not necessarily best battle effect. You really have to time the charge properly. So having that level 4 charge, though, you're really able to go for fanciness. She's like Sonic? Whee! Oh, wow. It's too quick. I was kind of anticipating it would take a little bit longer. But as you see, like, you can charge it up. You'll get hit a little bit more, meaning you'll lose some of your armor. But it's still pretty much fun. Like, I love this move so much. Especially since I'm not a Mileena main, and this is not too hard of an augment build to put together. It allows a lot of people to, like, really just put it together, have fun, play with Mileena. I think even if you don't have the Jinsei, you'll still have, like, good effect. The build is powerful even with the generics. So let's summon a Lucky Tower. So, like, any of these builds with, like, Lucky Brutalities, they're really meant for taking on these Test Your Luck Towers. Test Your Luck Towers, you are given more points based on the less amount of time that you play and the more amount of health that you have. And you can really achieve that quickly, easily, with a Luckality augment. Mileena's got one equipped. That's how we're getting the fancy, easy wins. But we should do these Lucky Towers here. So this particular move, I guess we'll talk about this when we get into the actual match, but this move is like a dark type attack, and if you are facing dark type opponents in Test Your Luck Towers, like other Mileenas, noobs, sometimes Cabal, these characters have dark type immunity, and the ball roll will do nothing. So this is what I'm talking about here. We go to the move, special move, ball roll. Ball roll deals dark damage. So if you come across opposing Mileenas or noobs in the Test Your Luck Towers, this is not going to work against them. That's why it's a good idea to have, like, multiple builds for Test Your Luck Towers, or a fancy, lucky, physical type build. Cassie, Robocop, Rambo, Baraka, they're all really good in these Test Your Luck Towers. But as you see here, you can amplify the move. No. We are not amplifying the move because we want the fancy brutality, so it doesn't really matter that we don't have any gauges, as you can see with Mileena, because we're really just trying to get the fancy brutality. Doesn't really matter how much damage we're doing, because eventually it's just gonna wipe out the opponent. Whee! One thing that you'll notice in Test Your Luck Towers is that there are modifiers that give you good luck, incredible luck, bad luck, terrible luck. If you have a modifier like good luck, which can be influenced by the Lucky Rabbit's Foot augment, you'll find that you'll get a lot more of the brutalities happening in these Test Your Luck Towers. The enemy AI is just a little bit more silly. It just seems like there's better luck in Test Your Luck Towers if you have good luck. Alright, so wow. But really, I think that Mileena is just too crazy. Wee. So as you can see, you can just really keep the opponent down on the ground because they, like, the only real way to avoid, as you saw there, is to do the get up. The get up is like, the get up roll. Get up roll can put you out of distance from this thing. And another thing to keep in mind with this move is that there is, like, a certain ideal placement for this move. If you are far or absolutely full screen, this move will not work, will not land. Okay, so you saw Cetrion avoided us there. Oh wow, oh wow. Wee. Alright, so as you can see, we're charging. It's fun to do the charge too. Wee. Wow, there's like a little sound effect too with it. Whee! Alright, so, I mean, the build is really quite safe to use, even if you're not getting the fancy brutality triggering right off the bat. You're still pretty safe, so I really enjoy the build for that. And as you get better with that timing, that charge is going to get more and more useful for you. We will be talking about, like, also other ways to, like, modify this build, because I think it's important to realize that I make these builds for, like, anyone to use, but if you are more advanced with Mileena, there are, like, more offensive options that you can do here. But I really just enjoy, like, the visual effect too that you're getting from this ball roll. Oh wow. That happened real quick. Oh wow. Yeah, I love the charge effect. He kind of just, like, walked into my ball roll. I didn't even move. Yeah, okay, this augment is fun. Lots of fun with this augment. Okay, so we've got Scarlet here. Oh no. Poor Scarlet. But luckily, this build is gonna be working against all of these characters, because they don't have Dark-type immunity. And if you're ever curious about what character has what immunity, it's a quick check to check on Test Your Luck Towers, when you're actually in the match. So once he says fight, bring up the menu, and you can see the active modifiers. Scarlet is immune to blood. Also, this game is, like, really complicated. Like, I mean, like Pokemon sometimes. Like, there's type resistances, like, what? So yeah, if you want, like, a type resistance chart, I can totally do that. Leave a like, leave a comment, let me know if that's something you want. Okay. Wee. Wow, the enemy delays, like, all the time. Ooh, she teleported. Alright, so wow, lots of ball rolls. Poor Scarlet. She's getting tossed and turned here. So as you can see, you don't really need the amplified meter, because you're getting similar effect even without the amplified form. Just rolling all over the place. I'm really not wanting to charge up here, though, because sometimes, like I said, charging up can leave you pretty vulnerable. You only have so many hits of armor, and Scarlet is probably not the best one to try and avoid projectiles from. Scarlet's Scarlet's got all the projectiles. And maybe one of the best zoners in the game. Maybe. I love Jade, though. So as you saw there, we did have good luck happening in those matches. We were getting those easy wins sometimes right off the bat. So yeah, good luck is something that's only featured in the Test Your Luck towers, but this is why Luckality augments were created. They really take advantage of this whole Test Your Luck environment. Yay, we got a Lucky Blows augment. Pretty nice, pretty nice. So let's talk a little bit about the augments, and let's also check out the comments. Thank you so much for joining along. Please don't forget to leave a like. Really helps out with the channel. Gets the news out there about fancy augment builds, as well as Combat League, crypt events, fancy premium shop offerings, all of those things we cover here. Alright, so, Kit Boss, Mom, oh, you were, oh no, okay, alright. Please remember to play nicely with my friends in the live stream chat. Everyone is welcome here. Please be nice. Anna, yes, Face with Immortal Grace. Sombra is my main in Overwatch. Cool. Okay, alright. Thank you, my friends. Alright, so let's get into the augments here. With Mileena, I feel like this augment here is causing some effect. Like, it's really allowing you to charge up and look for counters or punishes a little bit more easily, especially when you're at full distance that the move is effective for. But if you are real close up on the opponent, charging up this thing may not make so much sense. So with level 4, you really have the best amount of control with charging up this move, which is fun. I really do enjoy the visual and sound effects that you get with, like, the little Sonic the Hedgehog little ball thing. It's so cute. I love Mileena. Okay, so we're also relying on her level 4 Luckality augment. This thing gives you an auto kill. Basically, when you have a Luckality augment, I feel like the general strategy with making a build, you don't need to be so offensive with the attack. Maybe be a little bit more defensive so that you can land those attacks and eventually get the easy win. As you saw, we got the easy win every time. Yay. Mileena, so nice. Now, the other augments that we're using here are generic augments, and they're causing maximum effect. And I think with a move like Mileena's Ball Roll, which only has one hit, if you have the Rolling Thunder, you'll have multiple hits. But I think for moves that only have one hit, this is a really good strategy of using Natural 20, running on empty, and Enforce. So this is a trio of augments, but this trio of augments is giving you true unblockable nature. You sacrifice your gauges, but with running on empty, your lack of gauges means that all of your attacks, all of your special attacks must be flawless blocked. Now, if you couple this with Enforce, all of your attacks cannot be flawless blocked. So with the combination of Enforce and running on empty, you're getting all of your special attacks landing on the opponent 100% of the time. Very, very nice. Now, we've also got here Armor Clad and in good repair. This is giving you that defensive armor that really allows you to land all of the ball rolls. Now, let's say that you are better with Mileena. Like, let's say that you're like Mileena main and you are really super good at using the ball roll. Like, I would recommend taking off in good repair, taking off Enforce. Here we go. All right, this is changes. We're making changes here. Take off Natural 20 and take off running on empty. So the idea here is that if you are better with Mileena, you have, like, more options for, like, more damage. So, like, more damaging options that I would say that you would have here are Special Delivery. Special Delivery would give you a lot of boosts to your special type attacks. As well, you would want to put on Creeping Dark. Creeping Dark is giving you a 50% boost to all of your dark type attacks, which includes ball roll. The other augment that you would want to put on here is here we go. Let's go here to the flame augments. Death Dealer. Death Dealer gives you a static damage boost across all your attacks. So if you're really better with Mileena, I would say use those augments instead. So let's actually equip them. Oh boy. And let's also put back on In Good Repair, because I feel that In Good Repair, that's probably still needed, for me at least. But if you're better than me, do consider running more offensive options, because the idea with running ball roll with the most amount of charge is that you're actually able to land your attack as a counter or a punish each and every time if you get really expert at using the ball roll, which I would expect people who play Combat League with Mileena would be able to do. So let's put on this Death Dealer. Here we go. And let's also put back on In Good Repair. So Armor Clad and In Good Repair, it's really essential to get these augments, I feel, because they give you such a nice amount of damage, resistance, damage reduction. You're not really facing a lot of hits, because only that first hit from that combo string off the enemy is going to land. So you're really seeing like reduced amount of damage, as well you're able to get the momentum and throw out your own attack instead of just being knocked down, which is nice. So okay, so here now it becomes really important to charge up and look for the punish. I think I might go down, because this is a little bit more tough. But if you are better with Mileena, would recommend that you try out this version of the build, because then you can get more damage more quickly. As you can see, he can block here, so you really have to time your punish. Okay, so here's another problem with this. Now, if you do the ball roll right on the totem, you cause the totem to activate. all of your charging is like really not working out when you go against the totem. So as you can see, oh no, I'm dead. Yeah, so as you can see, like it's a lot harder when you're trying to be offensive. Wee. I mean, it's still fun, but it's a little bit harder. Ah! Oh no, Mileena! Oh wow, okay, so our ball roll got absorbed. Oh no, now we're frozen. So as you can see, it's a little bit tougher, but you're doing more damage. So the idea is that if you become really skilled with the ball roll, go for that. But I think that really, if you are just trying to learn, and I still consider myself a beginner in much respects in this game. If you feel like you are still learning, definitely go with that trio of Dragon Blood augments, because that gives you true unblockable nature. As well, it just allows you to handle those things a lot easier, so you don't have to put so much thought into trying to get those punishes. Too much thinking hard. Alright, so let's go back to the natural 20, back to the running on empty, and let's also take this build into stage 6 towers. So the idea is that the augment that you're using here for the ball roll, it's only a mythic ranked augment, so it should be easy to obtain. Now, once you have it, you can use it to grind for the more rare Jinseis for Mileena. So I would say like some of her best augment builds are the ones focused around Rising Storm or her Psyblast one, Found Power. Here we go. So Found Power, Rising Storm, they're both really powerful Elder Jinseis, but if you only have access to this ball rollout one, it's a great way to use some of these less rare augments to try and get the more rare things. And if you're ever confused, you can tell what augment is what rarity by checking out their sale price here. So ball rollout sells for 9,000 at level 4, so it's a mythic ranked augment. Whereas if you look at Found Power, it sells for 10,000, then it's an elder ranked Jinsei. So that's one way you can tell your Jinseis apart. So oh boy, let's also check out the comments. Really, thank you so much, my friends, for joining along. Please don't forget to leave a like if you enjoy the augment builds. I really do spend a lot of my time playing around with these things, trying to make them easy to use for people. Because builds that require too much work or like too many combos, that's too hard. I just want easy wins. All right, so here we go. Mom, how do you farm level 4 Jinseis? I would say the best way of getting level 4 Jinseis, well, I made a video, how to unlock every level 4 Jinsei. But look at your character towers, look at your test your luck towers. Those are your best ways of getting level 4 Jinseis. Blur, I only have like 3 of these augments Lamau. Oh no. Oh no, I'm sorry. Please do grind for augments so that you can make fancy builds too. But here we've got level 4 Creeping Dark. I took off the Locality and I put on Creeping Dark. So if you want to take this into stage 6, this is how I would recommend using it. Here you get a damage boost off of Creeping Dark, boosting your ball roll damage. All of the lucky balls. There's so many balls. I've said balls so many times. Oh wow, balls, yay! Okay, so you want to take your balls into stage 6, pay your hearts for some balls. I heart balls.
Mileena.
Oh boy, okay, alright. And let's also put on some consumables here. So let's take Fluid Shadows, which is going to increase the damage of the ball roll even more. It doubles dark type damage with this tower consumable equipped. And let's also take some healing and armor, just in case. Just in case things go south. But we should be able to get some easy win here too. Oh wow, Sub-Zero. He's wearing his Season 4, Season of Chaos skin. Oh wow. I wish they added, like, the later season skins into the character towers, but they never did that, darn.
That was before I became Grandmaster.
Oh, Grandmaster. Alright, so, ball roll. Wee. Ah! That carpet bomb got me. So if you're really pro with the ball roll, you can use the ball roll to, like, avoid the modifiers too. Wee! Alright, so yes, turns out we need the healing. So I would say, like, if you want better DPS, really the Psy builds are better. They give you a lot of damage really quickly. Ah! As you can see, I'm also whiffing some of my ball rolls. But the ball roll is still doing lots of damage. And if you charge it up, you do even more. Alright, so we got lots of those fireworks on the screen. That's not fun. Whee! I love the charge effect too. It's so cool. So as you can see, you can low profile those projectiles really nicely. Silly Cassie. Alright. I like that they just kind of walk into the ball and kill themselves. That's fun, too. We gotta heal. There we go. There we go. Wow, so the Roman candles can be pretty tricky. Alright, almost there. Whee! Alright, so you get the brutality, too, if you just hold down. And you kind of have to hold down anyways as you charge up the ball roll. So do keep in mind, whenever you're charging the ball roll, you're not charging with 4. You're charging with down, so you have to hold down. But as you can see, when you charge up the ball roll, so much damage, doesn't take too long, you're getting through these matches pretty easily, and you're getting lots of reward here. So this is one of the best ways of grinding out, like, towers when you're trying to get those more rare augments, and you already have a couple at your disposal. You can make a build so that you can get even more augments. So here we're getting 4 augments, pretty nice. 1 level 4 Jinsei, and these generic augments sometimes drop at level 4 too, so do keep that in mind. It's also a good way of getting things like running on empty, natural 20, those more rare dragon bloods can drop from there too. So yeah, character towers, not so much investment needed, but you're gonna get lots of loot with an augment build. Always think about using an augment build, because it's just making the game way too easy, way too broken, I feel. Way too much fun. Please no nerf. Alright, so, hey Dave, just checking by. Thanks, Ajumo. Please don't forget to leave a like. This build kind of reminds me of your Shang Tsung build with the Scattered Souls. Oh boy, I'm glad that you enjoy the Scattered Souls one, Matt. Rakai, Blur, he's done others. Oh wow, cool. Yes, we've done lots of builds. I had to start again, lost access to my Xbox Live account. Oh no, Joshua. I'm so sorry to hear that. Hopefully you guys have, like, easy times in Mortal Kombat 11. Really, I'm so sorry to hear if you have to, like, grind for things that you already got. That sucks. Really sucks. But yay, hopefully this build doesn't suck. Please do leave a like. If you enjoyed this, leave me a comment. Let me know if you want to see a build for a different character, or how this build worked out for you. I'm always interested to know how these builds are working for you guys. Love the comments that I get from you guys telling me if the build is actually helpful. I got one from a nice guy on one of my Cabal AI builds. Yay, thank you. Yes, those AI builds, super powerful. We've got more on the way. So yes, if you did enjoy all of this, likes, comments, subscribes, greatly appreciated. Helps out with the channel so much. Also, please check me out on Twitch, Twitter, and Discord. Everyone is invited to join the Discord community, where we have a lovely, warm, and welcoming community constantly growing. If you just want to chat about MK11, do come to the Discord. As well, also, please consider joining the Jaded Bunny family. When you join, not only do you get access to fancy emojis, and your name is in fancy green in the live stream chat. Hey there, Joshua. Hey there, Snoopy. Hey there, JJ. Ragnar. Yes, your names in the live stream chat have little bunnies when you join the fam. As well, you get access to secret builds, #1 strategies, things too powerful for regular YouTube, things that I'm afraid will get nerfed. We keep secret for the fam. As well, we have like a secret group chat, we play other games, all sorts of fun things can be yours in the fam. So special thank yous to Catherine and Styles, who just joined in the last couple of days, as well as Joshua Knox, Bader, and in the last week. So thank you, my friends, for joining. But also special thank yous to my bunnies, Ross, Marky, Alina, Jackson, Dreaded Jones, Dr. Eggman, Atomic X-Fire, Dante, Caleb, Robert, Thomas, Erdem, Shane, Yuri, Whiskey Baylor, Lofi the Loaf, Will, Canyon, Jason, Andre, Snoopy, David, Joshua, Honeybun, Shay, Ailkid, and William. My rabbits, Queen Mileena, Alan, Sean, Ryan, Jason, JJ, Honest Evo, A Misanthrope, and the Joker. And if you're ever lacking for MK11 content, please do check out my Jackrabbits, Cider Mike, Joel, and Plague Doctor, and my Elite Rabbits, Ragnar and Cane Juice, by going to the featured channels tab. They make some lovely MK11 content. I mainly focus on Devora and Jade, but Ragnar really loves Frost, Cider Mike loves Cassie, Plague Doctor loves Kano, Joel, he plays with Jade too, but he plays with other characters. Please do check him out, would be super sweet. But if you're here at this part of the video, I think you know what happens next. All right. I'm gonna get demonetized for the skin too, by the way. Now I realize I can't show her backside. Crap. Already did it. Okay, alright, it's okay. Yes, MK2 skins. Too sexy for YouTube, says YouTube. Says YouTube robots. They don't realize that this is just a game and not actual people. Anyways, Jax is a beast in Combat League. If someone smacks you down, you gotta get back up on your feet. Cider Mike lands those crushing blows, so I seek help from my dear Roscoe. 'Cause Snoopy and Bader wants to play. Yuri knows the songs that I make every day. Joel, catch him, this one's for you. Chop Suey's good, but I hope you love this one too. Plague Doctor is no clown. He's the meanest guy around his town. Mileena bares her teeth. Shang Tsung made her from Katana's queef. When we play brutality, here's my, I can't. I'm trying to do low octave. Okay, alright. Bunny fam in the stream. When you join the fam, it's like a dream. Tee. I amuse myself, if anything, for that. Alright, so wow, thank you so much, my friends, for joining along. Joshua, yay. I'm so glad that you enjoy it. Yay, Lamau. Alright, so love you guys so much. I'm praying that all of you are just having fabulous times in MK11, getting all of those easy wins in Combat League, and rolling in the time crystal. But until next time, please stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Bye, my friends. Take care. Peace. Love you guys.